This is Deb Helfrich, hashtag RedheadedSheHulk. It is the morning of July 6th. I had a July 5th, sorry. Already skipping ahead because the time part of my brain is molded over. Lovely evening last night, pretty much entirely alone on campus. Found the fireworks, lots of fireworks. Just this way, that way. At one point, even like a couple hours after the whole shenanigans had ceased, sit up in my car and in my rear view window, there's one coming from Shady Side, like a real firework, like up in the sky. Fuchsia it was. And I realized it's the rich people up in the old road. So, how to help Deb? Let's be brief about this. The reason the fireworks came up is I was down at this new facility, ANSYS Hall. That's how I found the vantage point for the first fireworks over the empty pit that will be the new SCAFE Hall. And there's a nanotechnology institute, labs, have fun, fail, some sort of indication like that you should just, enjoy the process. Don't worry about failure. Don't worry about bugs landing in your hair. But something about the aesthetic of the labs, the work, there's, they got like these pulleys of electrical cores so you can plug in all kinds of devices. I'm all about it. That's all I could, where can I plug in? I can't work. I'm having trouble working. As a homeless person, I can't figure out how to plug in. The temporary phone I have got, cheap. Not only does it not have storage, it's only like 2 gig. I thought we went past the whole point. Like, we're supposed to have enough space. Then the battery, it's like 25% of what I'm used to in my regular old phone. In order to be ready to get on a Zoom, if anyone ever responds to me, I can basically create 1 email a day. And then the next day, I have to do the internet searching to figure out who I should contact, what are the intersections, where is the person doing the kind of work that really they need me right now. It's just all about the stress I feel about being forced to be brief, having only like the most limited amount of electricity that you can imagine, being unable to park on campus in empty space, which is where I can have access to electricity. We can have conversations. Had a great conversation with a 3rd-year kid program. Second part, so just the aesthetics of the layout of the spaces of learning. I belong. Having met a new friend, skateboarding. He's a skateboarder. And we were talking about the one wheel. Like, I got to get my feet on a one wheel. That's how I'm going to get to campus. So what I'm looking for is, first off, I need, for the next few months, let's just, again, I always have to think and I want to contextualize. I belong here. In fact, it is to the university's detriment to not have me here. I got skills. And so by the time we hit the end of August, when people start coming back, I will be here, and then I'll have kids who will go print me out like Occupy CMU, hashtag Occupy CMU banners, and I can have art students create me some logos and some posters, and I can find an arts management person. That's my next this week, is to figure out, there's a transition in the dean of CFA. So many people are leaving. This is another part of the big problem I'm facing. So I just can't reach out, but it's like this transition period. But the outgoing dean is seriously in arts management. Better to help me create this entire new standout philosophy genre. As far as I can tell, just from the limited bios, I don't see anyone doing one-person monologues. I don't see who the professor is to go through to do that. So I got to get somebody high up enough who knows, who to refer me to. But he's outgoing dean, and the ingoing dean is music. And there's always immense logical reasons why I'm stuck in the conundrum I'm stuck in that are externalities. So I end up begging money. I need a transitional supply of money. Once campus starts up again, it would get me through July, August, and September. I'm going to be in a position to be a world-evolving thinker, teaching thinking, telling people what to think, demonstrating all kinds of really cool, fun, exciting, innovative, and useful ways to apply life-centric thinking. It's necessary, and especially tech. I've been talking to this third-year programmer, right? His mind is all about the limitations of tech. The first thing I'm like, why is everyone so in love with machine learning? He's like, yeah, I do machine learning. And yeah, it's limited. So it's like the press is all like, tech is an unmitigated good. But tech has to be applied wisely and astutely. All right, so here's what I need. I need somebody to just pay for my cell phone, $60 a month. Somebody just, get onto the Cricket and you just, gift cards or, put your credit card in and you can handle paying $60 a month for me for the next 3, 4, 5 months. You would save my life. I need some Target cards, Starbucks, gas money. Gas is a big deal because gas is also the gateway to air conditioning, and it's like 95 degrees in Pittsburgh in the summer with like life-threatening humidity. I need money for gas. I need money to feed my dog. That's really all I need. Now, if somebody wants to invest in these NFTs, they're going to appreciate all of this. And I know people tell me it's scattered, but there's a couple of things. There's Chappelle challenges. There's so many hashtags. And quite a great deal of this, because I'm only talking to myself, because I am still utterly fucking alone in the world in this whole process. Much of what I do is very self-referential, but it's also documentary footage. And I just get on and start rambling, start testing my capacities and my prowess and just see what my mind does when I let my mind go. My mind always makes sense. And my mind is always looking for the greatest global good while solving our own problems because we're in a desperate situation. Trying to put my oxygen mask on, then I'm going to fix the problems with oxygen across the whole terrestrial Earth. Help me get an oxygen mask, and you will be financially rewarded. So the big ticket item right now is I want somebody to invest $10,000. And what that will do is allow me to go rent an apartment in walking distance to campus. Or all the kids get here, I need that money coming in. I need to be able to perhaps pay 3, 4, 5 months in advance since we have the whole destitute situation going on. But if I can do that, if I can, not just give them first, last, but give them 2 firsts and 2 lasts. Okay. Wow. The change in what I can accomplish once I have a roof over my head. We all do this. So this is what I need. I need the small little life support things, just always. Okay, if you can only give me $60 right now, cool. But can you remember to give me $60 more August 15th? Just nobody is, people know I'm in this state and nobody's reaching out besides Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Jane. Again, the point is that the few crucial life support people I do have, it's just not enough to change my state because of how expensive it is in the US of hypocrisy. Not because something's not changing in me. You all know I am constantly evolving. I'm constantly dealing with this. But then it's like the bottom falls out from underneath me. I'm just at the point where it's all happening and I cannot park for free within a 4-mile walking distance of this campus. When I have to take Zanzi and a gallon of water and laptops and all this stuff and be within running distance should there be a sudden downpour so the electronics don't go fritzing. There's just no logical way. I spend my whole work week off in the shade fighting for cigarette smokers and landscaping vehicles of mass destruction. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna make a lot of good come of what I've learned from being homeless. I'm gonna stop the whole thing. It is not an individual problem. It is not a psychological limitation. It is that corporate America won't hire people. Corporate America won't pay people what they need to live. This is a systemic problem. And right now, with my analytical mind, everything I've looked at, the system doesn't know I exist. People like me who've self-funded disability for 10 years don't exist. Therefore, you must have worked within the past 18 months to get unemployment. The first thing that it says. Everything in this very hierarchical, things are all, and in Pennsylvania specifically, there's city, local, county, there's all this taxation, all this hierarchy. It all has residency requirements, which they don't imagine that somebody's driven from Seattle to become homeless in Pittsburgh. Not a scenario that the rigid systems are prepared to address. So I have to beg for money. But it's also an investment. I'm telling you, I am certain, as long as I don't die from heat stroke and dehydration this summer, it's not what I want. God, what people put me through distracts me from doing the work. Because I take it all in. And I see the truth of it. But I am in this position because of faulty, flawed, fraudulent systems, externalities. The fact that every working adult in the US of hypocrisy started having to take care of their kids, nobody has a single micron of attention left to meet any stranger, let alone a really complex, over communicative, just let me play, because there's so much inside of me, so much goodness. Now, last night I was listening to my old voice recorder, turned it on, I did some singing with Marvin Gaye, because Mercy, Mercy Me came into my head. What an appropriate song. I'll do a little bit more with that later. Got on the what's going on, recorded myself singing, lying down, reclined in my trooper. I like midnight. Then I listened to a couple of the last recordings. Brilliance. Especially when I don't even remember from March 11th, where I realized that a blackberry bramble and the organic structure, the tensegrity of how the branches grow and the real, like, just, oh my God, on Whidbey, there are like blackberry branches, like tree thickness. They're just aggressively robust. And just all of the going for the sunlight and the structure of the thorns of the blackberries, protecting the black. It's like our neurons. It is such a better metaphor than any of this computer things, because of course computers causally, computers don't tell us how our brain works. Our brains created how computers work. You know, circuits are circuits, and circuits depend on things. when it comes to uniting the Cartesian split, pulling mind-body back into the circuit that is completely, there's no difference. Yet, the body is primary. On a philosophical premise on why, I'm certain I embody, therefore I am, is much better than I think, therefore I am. This is an extraordinarily stressful environment, the campus of CMU, even in all of its complete emptiness. The auditory aspects alone are not conducive to deep thinking. I embody, therefore I am. Invest a little bit. Let's get some t-shirts. Let me get some green and brown, my brand colors, t-shirts out in the world. I embody, therefore I am. Free thinking is priceless. I mean, I'm even like over here, like I got my t-shirt slogans. As soon as there's kids on campus, kids come by, these really cool, I want bamboo, I want modal fabric. Would you help me get some t-shirts? Gotta start spreading it. Hashtag RedheadedSheHulk. I embody, therefore I am. I do these on Canva, but then it's just junky junk t-shirts. I can't be always trying to hit every angle. I'll start them on Canva, and then people who can get me the appropriately soft and eco-friendly fabrics will holler. I am not opposed to starting small. I just can't get started at all because there's nobody but me. And what me does best is create and invent. So just like blackberry brambles are a much better metaphor for our brain than computers, we have to understand, as blackberry brambles existed before or contemporaneously. I'm not good on the dates of plant life, but probably it did exist before because it's a point of sustenance. Important berries. Right? Humans couldn't have continued existence if berries didn't predate us. So again, I'm always right. I say these things. I'm always right. Because I'm using evolutionary logic subconsciously. So our body predates our adult mental facilities. Why did I lose 150 pounds 15 months after turning 50? Eating chips, cheese, and lemonade. Food does not matter. When and how much matters a lot more. I mean, you work on those two variables, just mathematically, it's better than just the one variable. We're told only that what we eat is the key variable because people can sell us different things to eat. But now, of course, this is poverty food. $1.99, $1.49, $2.50. Throw in a $3 box of gluten-free rice checks, peanut butter style. The peanut butter is really good. There's my $10. $10 a day is $300, of which I've not had come in a month so far. I need money to eat, to buy gas, to keep the air conditioning on when it's 95 degrees in the proverbial goddamn shade. Pay for dog food. You know, again, I'd start busking for tuning forks, but Zanzi is completely in attack mode. Right? She just wants to be right by me, and she doesn't want other people around. She doesn't know how, and it's been a gift because I didn't see it before, but out here, everything about her behavior is mold. Her brain is also moldy. So in the hyperreactivity of the nervous system, Anyone wants, again, I didn't have the money to go spend thousands of dollars to get the proof of I just tried to get out and couldn't get out because the Amazon employed landlord wasn't. Money's more important than human life force kind of guy. So this is a lot longer than it should have been, but this is how I roll. Everything is connected to everything. This is my gift. All of this interconnective synthesis thinking. It's crucial and important. And the kids will have the energy and they will enjoy it. It will be like, how does she compare blackberry? Blackberry brambles are better. Analogy for human brains and computers. These kids need me. And right now I need you. Donate. debhelfrich.squarespace.com. I'll be very appreciative. And don't just donate, because I appreciate that. And this kind of, I got to stay alive. But I'm not a charity case. What I need is for you to mention me to the smartest or richest person you know. At the denouement. I keep asking, I think I asked, but maybe I don't even get it out of my head because I'm just always having to do all this remedial. I'm really mentally fit. Mention me to the smartest or the richest person you know. Ask them to give me an hour of their time. Again, I'm 6 degrees of separation to smartest and richest person you know. Also, ask them, smartest and richest person they know. Somewhere right in there, I'm getting to somebody who's out there going, I want to write a check to make the world better. I don't understand why I'm being not helped to find people who can write a check. They're sitting out there having no idea how to make the world better. And I have documented thousands of ways to make the world better. Raising the global TQ, thinking quotient. Harmony.